Hi Leo, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Your key to the week this week is the Wheel of Fortune. I am pretty sure that all of you Leos out there, Sun, Moon or Ascendant, whether you're a silent dignity type, whether you are a bit more theatrical like myself, you are ready for the winds of change to blow in your future. The Wheel of Fortune is very much that. This could be a very lucky week for you. This is the week for you, I would say as well. There are going to be opportunities that already show up for you. There are going to be moments or pockets of avenues that open up for you. Be open to them. This is a week to lean into all the potential changes that start to happen for you this week. I actually feel for a lot of you as well, this could be a moment at which, you know, like, because things have been a bit weird and they've been a bit slow, right? They've been a bit laggy. This week, however, I feel like things start to really ramp up. And remember, this card is always about some kind of change in your luck, some kind of the winds of change blowing in your favor. So let them. This is a week to lean into all of the wonderful blessings that can possibly find you at this time. With that said, if you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves shirt. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So your actions and options this week, you have the Six of Cups. So this is a past opportunity that's coming up for you this week, right? So this week you are likely to be connecting with people from your past, people from your childhood, maybe people that you grew up with. There is also potentially for a lot of you a really wonderful family connection that could take place this week. So this could be with a sibling, if you have them. It's very likely as well. It could be with a parent, it could be with an aunt, you know, whatever it is. There's a familial connection this week that's happening that actually puts a smile on your face. And you know, I know for a lot of Leos, family has been a real buzzword or a point of contention over a lot of this year because we've had eclipses bouncing through that 4th, 10th house axis. Now, that being said, sorry, that was my knee. I'm convinced my leg's going to fall off at some point. Touch wood. Now that Six of Cups could also be that you are reaching out to someone or reconnecting with somebody from your past. This could be very much by surprise for some of you, and it might also be in a place that you didn't expect to see the person that you reconnect with. So, you know, let's say I'll give you an example. When I was 15 or 16, I remember traveling to, well, I say I didn't travel on my own. I went with family to Cornwall, which, you know, from my hometown, the place that I was living, was really far. And I ran into somebody that was literally in my class, like, and we didn't even know that the other was there. So this could be something like that, where you literally bump into someone in like the most obscure place. Or not even that it's like an obscure place, it's just you wouldn't expect to see somebody that you know or somebody that you've known for a long time at that. So this could be a really interesting week for that. Like I said, there's just really nice connections coming through. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is offers, opportunities, things that are presented to you, things that are put on the table in some regard. Because you've got this here underneath the Wheel of Fortune, this is an offer or an opportunity that's coming in for you that could be really beneficial for you, that could be really great. It could be something that makes you genuinely smile. For you as well, it looks like you're making offers or reaching out to people to forge bonds, pacts, accords in some way, shape or form. I'm just here for it. I really love this week. For a select few of you, you could be traveling for love this week, right? So why do I say that? The Wheel of Fortune is also a travel card. You couple this then with the Knight of Cups, which is, you know, Knights can be all about movement and travel. Travel for love, right? So very possible. For those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, this is potentially, for some of you, this could be that you are finding that place that you're going to go on your gap year. For some of you, this could be a friend or a family member maybe suggests a certain company or a certain place. You could be looking at where you're going to do your work placement. For others, this is an opportunity to do something within the current sphere of your educational experience where things are elevating for you. So this could be that you're becoming a teaching assistant. It could be that you are offered something that everybody wants. Like, you know, the whole class were vying for this thing or for the top spot, and it's you that gets it. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, this is a chance to step up. This is a chance for you to prove why you are the bee's knees, why you are the lion's tail and all of that. What I really like about this for you as well, if you're employed by someone else, there's a potential here for you to be either out of the office or away from your usual duties to learn, see, or grow in new ways that really enhance your current skill set. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, I gotta say, this could be either a really awesome client that comes in, it could be a colleague or a peer that says, hey, you know what, let's do a double up. This could also be an invite to some kind of podcast. It could be an invite to some kind of something that is out there in the world is being offered to you this week. And it could not only throw you a lifeline, but it could also be instrumental in how you press forward in some way. I just really like this for potentially some really awesome connections or networking taking place this week. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, this is, quite frankly, for a lot of you, I feel like this is, especially for those of you that are maybe just starting to talk to someone, just starting to connect. Maybe this week you're kind of saying, you know what, hop in the car and come over for the weekend, or I will come to you. There's something here where you are going further afield. And I know for a lot of Leos, you've struggled with the love life over the last sort of, 2 years at least, because obviously you've had Saturn moving through Aquarius, which is technically for ascendant Leos to a lesser degree, but still relevant, the sun and the moon. You've had this moving through your 7th house. For your love and relations, you have the 7 of Cups. So look, you know they say, like, partners are like buses. You get nothing you get a whole dry spell for ages, and then they all come along at once. This is potentially that. Now, I am going to say this to you. For those of you that are single and looking, be open to the options, be open to the potentials, but at the same time, don't put all your eggs in one basket. This isn't the same as saying, you know, go on, play the field, you know, which if you want to do, by all means, darling, go ahead. What I am saying, though, is the 7 of Cups can sometimes be self-illusory tendencies. Have fun, connect, go, enjoy the time that you spend, but don't count on it being more just yet. All right, like if you get it into your head, because Leo's a fixed sign, so like Leo is one of those signs that loves to be in long-term relationships and commitments so they can build and grow, because they like the consistency, they like the stability, and they also like the familiarity. But just don't convince yourself straight away, yes, this is my person, we're getting married, and then they're like, actually, I just want to keep it casual. Do you know what I mean? Just be careful. When it comes to those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, this could see you and a significant other turning a corner, especially for those of you that have had hard or difficult challenges or times in your relationship. This is where things could really start to ease up for you. For your money and materials, it's all the cups this week. Look at this, right? You've got the 3 of Cups. So I am going to say old opportunities could come back on the table. I've already said that previously, but I double this up, right? Because the 6 of Cups is past memories or things or people. The 3 of Cups is literally reunions. So your money, your increase of money, your making more money or bringing more finance in comes from or through reconnections with old colleagues, old friends, maybe even old partners and lovers. For some of you, it could be, you know, it's absolutely possible. But yeah, it's going to be through your people and your interpersonal connections that your finances has a chance to really evolve or to step up a gear. And for some of you, it might just be an opportunity that really is too good to pass up. With this much Cups energy, if it don't hit you in here, as a Leo especially, if it don't hit you in here, then it ain't for you. All right, I'm just going to tell you that straight up. If your heart genuinely doesn't go, when you are offered these things or these opportunities this week, it's probably because it's not for you. And don't let that freak you out. Like, oh, well, if I don't say yes to this, then maybe the universe won't send me anything else. They absolutely will. There is always a plethora of opportunities, sometimes because we just can't recognize them. Now, that being said, when it comes to your physical health and vitality, the Three of Cups is your stomach and or it can be your lungs as well. So for those of you that are so inclined, because there's a lot of water here and water tends to bring damp conditions, you really want to be airing things out, making sure that you're airing your home out, especially in the northern where it's starting to get cooler and wetter and all the rest of it. Keeping things dry is going to be important this week. For when it comes to your physical health and vitality, I already talked about that. When it comes to your home and environment, for some of you, you could just literally be bringing someone into the home. Maybe this is a friend is coming to stay. Maybe it's a family member that's coming to stay. Either which way, there's a lot of laughter. There's a lot of joy. The Three of Cups is a wonderful card for all manner of connections. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, which jovial, happy. This is it's just nice to give Leos some really good news for a change, all right? With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.